Villains. They take what they want when they want it, and they don't take no for an answer. But which villain is the nastiest of all? Welcome to Villainous. Villainous is a hand management game for 2 to 6 players from Disney and WonderForge Games. Players will take the role of Disney villains trying to achieve their objectives. Will you prove yourself to be the most dastardly of all, or will the heroes conquer and defeat you once and for all? Let's find out in Villainous. Each player will choose a villain and take the corresponding board, Villain Mover, Villain Deck, Fate Deck, and Villain Guide, as well as a reference card. Place your board in front of you and place your Villain Mover on the leftmost location. If the rightmost location has a lock on it, place a lock token on it. Shuffle your Villain Deck and Fate Deck and place them to the left and right of the board with space for a discard pile. Draw 4 villain cards for your starting hand. Keep them secret from the rest of the players. Place the power tokens in the cauldron and place the cauldron in the center of the table within reach of all players. Choose a player to go first. The first player will not start with any power tokens. The second player will get 1 power token, the third and fourth players will get 2, and the fifth and sixth players will take 3. Each player should then read their objective to the rest of the table. Now you are ready to play. On your turn, you will do 3 things in order. Move your villain, perform actions, and draw cards. When you move your villain, you can move it to any location in your realm unless it has a locked symbol on it. You cannot stay at your previous location unless indicated otherwise. Once you have chosen your location, you can then perform actions. Each location will have symbols representing the possible actions. You can perform some, all, or none of the actions on the space, and you can perform them in any order. During the game, some actions may be covered by fate cards. If that is the case, the covered actions are not available until the fate card has been moved or discarded. Once they are uncovered, they are immediately available and may still be performed if your villain is at that location and it is still your turn. Let's take a closer look at the action symbols and their corresponding actions. This symbol lets you gain power. Take the number of power from the cauldron equal to the number in the symbol. You will need power to play cards and activate abilities. This symbol lets you play a card from your hand. You can only play 1 card for each play card action. Most cards will have the cost shown in the upper left-hand corner. In order to play the card, you must pay the cost by returning that number of power to the cauldron. You can play an item or ally to any location in your realm as long as it isn't locked. Place the card below the location. This symbol lets you activate an item or ally in your realm with an activate symbol. Simply pay the card's activation cost and perform the ability. The ally or item does not have to be on the location you are at. This is the fate symbol. If you choose to activate it, choose an opponent to target and reveal the top 2 cards from their fate deck. Play 1 card and discard the other into their discard pile face up. You decide how to use the fate's ability against your opponents. A hero can be played at any location that isn't locked and is placed at the top of their board, covering the top of the location. This symbol lets you move an item or ally to an adjacent location. Cards may not be moved in or out of a locked location. This symbol lets you move a hero to an adjacent location. Heroes may not be moved in or out of a locked location. This is the vanquish symbol. It will allow you to defeat 1 hero at any location in your realm by using 1 or more allies that are already at the same location as the hero. Each ally and hero has a strength in the lower left corner that can be modified by other cards in the realm. In order to defeat the hero, the ally must have strength equal or higher than the hero's. Once the hero has been vanquished, discard the ally into your villain discard pile and discard the defeated hero to the fate discard pile. This symbol lets you discard cards. You can discard as many cards as you wish face up from your hand. Do not immediately draw new cards. You must wait until the end of your turn to draw back to 4 cards. After you have finished performing actions, if you have less than 4 cards in your hand, draw from your villain deck until you have 4 cards. If you need to draw and your villain deck has run out, shuffle the discard pile and draw as normal. Then, play play passes clockwise to the next player. The game ends once a player's objective has been completed at the start of their turn. Congratulations, you are the most villainous of them all. And that's Villainous. You can watch us play this and many other board games live Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/BoardGameHouse.